Okay, we are optimizing our social media platforms because it's very important in our industry. Just a little repetition for everyone that's on the live here. So you want to make sure you have a clear profile picture first and foremost. And I have the same profile picture on TikTok. I have the same profile picture on Facebook. I have pretty much the same bio on all of them, a little bit different because some of them you can't have the same amount of characters or whatever, but very important because like if you can blow up on TikTok, or if you start taking TikTok seriously, you can send people to your Instagram and then they can easily find you if you have the same profile picture and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that I'm gonna share my screen on my phone here. You want to make sure your name is something that can be searchable. So let me show you what I mean. Because you have your at handle and then your name below your picture. People can search that and it will pop up in search results. So that's why you want to make sure you have like whatever your problem that you're trying to solve. So if you don't know what problem you're trying to solve, just think about yourself. Like, what do you personally want to see happen with products for yourself? Like, do you have oily skin? You want to clear your acne? Do you want to bring your curls back? Do you want to get length? Like anything that you personally want to see happen with the products, that's what you can help other people with too, because you're obviously going to get your own results with that. So it's going to be easy for them to trust you when they see that you have, kind of like Kesley was saying on that call the other night, if you were on her call, like be who you're trying to help, Okay, I need to claim host and share my screen. And this is something you can search on Instagram actually too. You can search like bio optimization and see different tips and see what other people are doing, because I mean, it's not one size fits all. Like there's a lot of different ideas out there that people do. And I actually have if you go to, if you're saving posts, in my saved posts, I have a ton of like just different tips and stuff I have a social media optimization thing. I just started saving into this folder because this is my second page, so I haven't built this up a lot yet, but you can see right here. So this is what I'm talking about. If you want to screenshot this could help you while you're doing this on your own time, but you want to have your image, like we were talking about, your image, make sure it has good lighting. And then your name, you want to be a keyword that something can be searchable. Like mine is, if you look at mine, I have your glow up guide. So if somebody's searching glow up or anything like that, I'll pop up, which is really nice. And then you want to I just have Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, because I'm trying to attract people I like people who are into the zodiac, and I'm going to resonate with people. Like anybody who comes to my page that's also into zodiac stuff is going to be like, oh, like they're going to understand what my signs are, and they're going to know how I am just by looking at that. So that's the type of people that I want to attract to my page. And then I kind of need to edit my own too. My mom's calling me. Sorry, mom, you're going to have to go to the voicemail. Geez, how do I get back here? Sorry, I don't know how this. Okay, we're back. But then I have aesthetics, clean beauty, inner growth, and I need to change that myself. Geez, everybody's trying to call me right now. What is that? Okay, so then I also have my milkshake link here in my bio, and I'm going to talk about how to create that and show you guys how to get Google Forms links onto your milkshake. But I just have escape the matrix. So that's like just I want to attract people that know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of just do that on your own time, figure out what you want to do. And you can always edit it too, but it's just important to have something along the lines of what kind of category are you in? Be clear and concise, credibility, how can they trust you? And a call to action. Like I have escape the matrix with me. So then I call them to click the link in my bio. So like I said, you can screenshot this, save it for yourself in the future. And it would be a good idea as you're scrolling, save things like this into a folder to help you with this kind of stuff, like optimizing your bio. You can search things like ideal audience. You can search things like posting schedule, batching content, that kind of stuff to help you with how to optimize all of it together. So this is one thing: clear picture, name that can be searchable, credibility, call to action, and then your website. And then, you want to make sure that, Sebastian, I'm on a call, sorry. I'll be out there in a minute. And then I just want everybody to know, I know that sometimes, especially when you're brand new, you can kind of get like people start to unfollow you and it makes you kind of like insecure, or you're like, oh, I don't like all these numbers going down. But it's good. It's a good thing that people are unfollowing you, because you're not for everybody. And then that just makes more room for people who you can actually help, right? So just don't worry about that. It's a good thing. Make room for the people that you're going to help. And then you just want to make sure that you two are educating and entertaining and empowering people within your posting and stuff like that. So that's one thing. And highlight bubbles are another thing. You want to make sure that you are sharing your life outside of just Monat, or, you know, just your business. So your highlight bubbles are a good way to have like a lifestyle bubble or something. And you can save, you know, when you're posting on your story and showing people what your life is, like what you're cooking or what you're wearing, or like your family outings and stuff, just put that in a highlight bubble so people can actually get to know you for you, and they get to know you for outside of Monat, because that's really important to build relationships with people. How do you add a highlight cover without adding to your story? So I will show you, and I'm not sure why I stopped sharing my screen. I'm gonna show you. So if you go to like one of these, if it will load, you can go to the more in the bottom right, and then you go to edit, highlight, and you can just edit cover. You can click that blue link and put whatever you want in there. And there's that little picture to the left there, that like icon, and you just add whatever. And I actually, when I was setting mine up, I went onto Pinterest. I'm like obsessed with Pinterest, you guys. There's so much good stuff on there. I actually have like a bunch of Monat product slides in here. I have a bunch of results photos, like see my stuff there. I have a content creation folder, but I actually went and saved IG icons. I started saving things in this. And then if you don't know this, this is a good tip too on Pinterest, because I think I didn't know this for like 3 years, but the dots in the upper right, you can click them and then go download image. And that's how you can save these to your camera roll without it having that stupid little magnifying glass on it. So that is how you can save photos from Pinterest. And I mean, I can send my link. I have like a ton of stuff in here, you guys. And I don't care who uses this stuff. So many results, so many cool product slides, and I just continuously like save the shit in here, so I can share that with you guys. So the next thing, Milkshake. If you don't have the Milkshake app, I will show you what it looks like. Oh my gosh.
Oh, how many Zipas are there? Oh, no more water. Okay, because you're getting it on the sheets. You gotta wait till it dries. See it all dripping down? You gotta let it dry.
Virginia, you're not on mute, honey.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like, I can't, and I'm not the host on my laptop, so I was getting confused.
Not bad.
Okay, where was I? Milkshake. So if you don't have the Milkshake app, I know some people use Linktree, or there's like a couple different things you can use, but this is what it looks like. The Milkshake app. So then you go in there when you open it. I just got done editing mine actually. You can do, I'm just gonna act like I'm starting a new one, but you can do this, just click here, and it's very user friendly. Like it just tells you what to write in here. In these subheadings and stuff, you just write whatever you want to. And like mine's very simple. You guys can go to mine and look at it. And then down here, this is where you're going to like, you would say, work with me. And then this is where the link URL, that's where you're going to paste your Google form. So it's very user friendly. It just kind of like walks you through it, and they have a couple different options for like what kind of layout you want. So this is mine. Once you get it set up, you can edit. And mine's like very simple. You can put whatever picture you want in there. You can go to preview. So this is all mine. It's like very simple. You can shake it up in the bottom left and like have different layouts. You can customize it and choose different colors and whatnot. Like it's pretty user friendly. I really like it. And I even have like my Manifest Mornings YouTube. I just have a YouTube with a bunch of like manifestation and meditation videos that people can go on to. So then I have my hair consult and my work with me form. So if you have your Monat hair quiz, I'll just show you how to add that in really quick. So let's say you don't have a Google form for your quiz and you just have the back office one. I had that one in there for the longest time. I actually just got my hair consult with the Google form set up the other day. So really quick. grab my freaking link. But I would say put this in there until you can create your own form. So you just go to your quiz and then you copy at the bottom here. And then when you're in Milkshake, you can go and how it works is down here, you would just push that plus button and then you can paste your link in here and just say free hair and skin consult or whatever. And then it's in there and then you can preview it and look at that. People can click on it. And once you hit the publish button in the center, it's going to be live. And then you can go to, well, it'll give you, I don't want to do it because it's going to update. I don't want to add that in there, but it'll give you your link to then go to your bio in your Instagram and paste it in there for you. Or if you go to edit profile and then you just put your link right in there. So very simple, but I think the most confusing thing is the Google form sheet. So what do? When you search Google Forms in your Google browser or whatever, Safari, it'll pop up wherever you search it. Then you just click Google Forms, the sign in one, that second link down, that's what you click. And from here, I always have this stupid thingy at the top here. So this is where you just start adding your questions. And the nice thing is you can make it like, you can make it into a short answer. You can make it into a paragraph. I always do, I think I have a couple of short answers on mine and then a couple multiple choice. And you want to make sure that you make it required down here. But what I did, I think I literally just, I think I copied Ella's. Honestly, I just looked at her hair consult and what her questions were and just pasted them over to mine. So really easy to do. And then once you have it saved, you will have the link like, so let's say you complete your form and then you have your link, you would just copy it from the top up here. It would be completed and then you can just copy it and put it into your Milkshake. Like I go to edit this free consult here. That's my Google form doc that I completed and it's just in there. Good to go. Then you save it and it's all good. So the one thing that you want to know is once you finish it and like, let's say you want to get back to it to edit it later and you search Google Forms in your browser, you're going to go back to here and it's going to be blank. So how you get back to your current form that you have already created, you have to click that purple icon in the top left. So when you click that, it's going to bring you to your Google Drive. And then you click the stripes in the upper left and you're going to go to recent. And then this is where all of the things that you've created already are going to be. So this is the hair consult I just did the other day. And then you're going to get here. And it's kind of like a lot of steps. Then you have to click the dots in the upper right, and then you go to open a new window, and this is where you can see the responses. So it's kind of like you have to search Google Forms, click the sign in thing, go to the purple icon in the upper left, then you have to open it in a new window with the dots in the upper right, and then you're going to get here where you can see responses. And you want to make sure, this is something that you want to make sure when you get to your hair consult that you have created. After you close it out, you want to go to responses, the middle thingy here that says responses, and then you want to click these. I literally just made mine the other day, so I don't have any responses yet, but the dots in the right under the response tab, you want to make sure you hit that and say get email notifications. So it goes to your Gmail, or if you have like a Monday email, make sure you click that. Otherwise, it's not going to notify you. And because I did this with my influencer application, where I had people who had applied to work with me and I didn't get them because I forgot to do this. So make sure you do that. But yeah, I mean, basically you guys can even copy mine. Like, I don't care. Go to my link in bio and click on my Milkshake. And then if you click on my free hair consult, you can literally just go down this and copy my questions if you want to. And you can, I don't have a skin one yet. I still have to do that. I also have, you can even take my, my influencer, like work with me form if you want to, because it's, oh, dang, why is that not working? Good to know. But I pretty much just copied it from other people too. And I kind of like made the beginning my own little verbiage or whatever, but this, you know, the questions are pretty much basic. Let me see if I can find my influencer app because that's not good. So that is pretty much it, you guys. Like, just go make your form, copy the link, put it in Milkshake, and spruce it up a little with your picture on your Milkshake. There's a little option to upload whatever picture you want, spice it up to do like add whatever colors and however you want the layout to be. And that's pretty much it. The hair consult took me probably to get all those questions set up, I don't know, like 30 minutes. Same with the influencer app. It doesn't take a ton of time. And then once you have it, it's done. But I would say it's like, just take the time to do it because you need it, you know? Does anybody have any questions on the milkshake and the influencer form stuff? Here's my influencer app. See, I'll show you how I do this. So I'm gonna.
So there was another app that Jordan mentioned. Do you remember what that was besides Milkshake?
The only other one I know is Linktree, but like you can go and look at other people's, like go to Jordan's page and see what she uses. You could probably use that one if you want to. I just like Milkshake because it's like the user friendliness, but yeah, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, I was just curious because I think that was the one. I don't know why she said she liked that one better, but I guess they're all the same. I just hear Milkshake more often, so
yeah,
I don't know what the difference is.
I just, after you update your link in here, now I just published it and now it should work from my link in bio. Isn't technology crazy? Just gonna see, there it is. Like if you guys want to take this from me, just go right ahead. Like we don't have, you know, people that are following me are not following you, so it's not like anyone's gonna know. How are they gonna know? Not gonna know. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Pretty easy stuff. So I did want to talk about content and like a posting schedule. So I just actually sent this to me. So posting frequency and getting on a posting schedule is very important. And if you want to screenshot this too, you can. And of course, if you are like working full time or if you didn't really post at all before, and like you can't go from 0 to 100. You can't go from like never posting to posting like twice a day for 7 days a week. Find what works for you, but this is like a really good frequency to follow. You know, how many reels a week do you want to post? How many static posts do you want to post? A static post is just a single picture. A carousel is where you can swipe through, and carousels are better than static pictures because if somebody scrolls by it the first time and they don't interact with it, the next time around the carousel will show like the second image in your swipe through to the same person to get them to try and interact. So carousels are always better than just a single post. That's just something I've learned. But, you know, and with content, I just want you guys to, if you're new, just focus on the consistency, not the growth. Like don't post like 3 days in a row and you're like, I didn't get any followers. Just keep going. I literally was just talking to somebody, and if you're on my team, you heard me say this the other day, but I've been DMing people that are working with brands and stuff just to see, I'm like, oh, like, do you do brand collabs full time? And this one girl said yes now, because just in January, she had 100 followers and she's literally doing reels every day in the same niche, all about like curly hair. And she has 39,000 followers now. I just talked to her last week. So from January to April, from posting reels consistently, and she wasn't even like getting paid at the time that she started doing them consistently. She was just focused on putting out the content because she just liked doing it. And now she's getting paid from it. So it's like in this business, we have to stop focusing so much on the outcome or like the results or enrollments when we're posting reels and stuff, and just focus on creating and sharing the value, because then if you're consistent with that every day, the followers are going to come. If you're niche down, if you know who you're talking to, you know your ideal audience, and you're sharing value and you're consistent, like that is going to get you, the people are going to come to you. Okay. So focus on the consistency, not the growth. Focus on the content, not the followers. Focus on the process, not the results. And so a good posting schedule, you can do like, look at your days of the week and when you have time. So maybe if you have like long days at work on Mondays, that night you can go through and just save a bunch of sounds for reels. And then the next day you can go through and come up with the captions you want to write. And then the next day you can go through and do the recordings. Like you can break it up so it doesn't have to be all at once. And then it doesn't seem so overwhelming. I can share some stuff. If you search batching content in Instagram, a bunch of things will pop up. Like a bunch of people have different ideas on how you should batch content, when you can batch content, whatever. So I posted a story of weed before bed in 2021 and won't let me do the reels for the bonus because of it. Oh my gosh, that is the worst. I have no idea. Start a new account, I guess. But that girl I was just talking about, like if she can literally go from 100 to 39,000 in 3-ish months, like I don't know. But it's weird because I feel like I'm like, I've had Instagram since 2011. Did it pop up and tell you that? Because I know Jess has, I just saw her post that she has Reels play now, like the other day.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Jess was having the same issue though. Like they were, I don't know, there was like some kink because she was saying something that she did like years ago on her Instagram. So it sounds like the same issue.
The worst. But I mean, hey, start a new page, which I know is like annoying, but that's what I did. And it's not going super fast, but I'm determined to be consistent with Reels. I'm on 3 of 3 days or 4. I haven't posted yet today, but I will post today. But I'm like on a mission to post a reel a day just to see what happens. Because that's literally, I mean, I have another page for my online boutique. And that page I just started in August. I'm at like 90,000 followers, you guys, from posting reels every day. That's why. So I'm like, okay. And then I just talked to that girl that I was just referencing, and same thing for her. I'm like, okay, this is the freaking answer. Like just doing reels every day, not focusing on the outcome, not focusing on enrollments, just making the content and like bringing the value, and it will happen. And I don't know if you guys know of that woman. Her name is, I don't know. She's like literally a 70-year-old woman, 70. I think she works with Color Street. She has 17,000 followers. She just does reels all the time. So it's like the answer is in the reels for the growth. So that is what I'm focusing on. But yes, I think optimizing your bio and finding your niche of who you want to help, what problems you want to solve, and being searchable and having your highlight bubbles so people get to know you for who you are and your interests and stuff. That's all, it all kind of works together, and having your, your milkshake set up and all that stuff. I do want to add to my highlight bubbles, which I don't have right there, but like just a highlight bubble of like my why and my story and like where I was before I started the business and where I am now and where I'm going. Like that is very important to have too. Just your story so people can relate and resonate and start to believe in you and cheer you on and all that good stuff. So I know it's like a lot, but just get the ball rolling, and you can do a little bit a day, and eventually it's going to be all set to go. Otherwise, anyone have anything, any questions? Are we good? We're going to jump off the call and optimize our bios and get our milkshake set up. All right. Okay, I'm going to end the call. Thank you guys for being here. Love you so much. See you in the chats.